Hey, Shalom, Akim. This is Abaya Allah here at a surrogate of Yahawashi / paradigms and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, BAHASHAM, Kahakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Greatmillstone, taught in the truth of well. Peace and salutations unto the shepherds that feed the sheep of Yahawah, which is the Heavenly Father's ancient Hebrew name, which means he to be, and the only begotten Son, who the word ignorantly called Jesus Christ. The real name in Hebrew is Yahawashi, which means he to be. He to deliver. Salakia is coming to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel, which consisted of the 12 tribes, the so-called Negroes, West Indian Haitians, Hispanic, Latinos, the Native Seminole Indians, and those who descend from those 12 that are scattered in every nation in the heaven, have mixed complexions, mixed features, speak different tongues, whose spirit and bloodline indeed goes back to the nation of Israel. Okay, the wicked of our people who are not making on this side will be reincarnated in the kingdom as newborn babes to receive the blessings of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob through the elect men and women who receive that salvation, which is predestined, which is predestination. Okay, so to the Akim and Akwathium, the men and women out there, to you, I say Shalom. All right, the true believers in Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi. And this is going into this YouTuber Kevin Samuels, passing away. Okay, so take a look at it. All right. Yeah, and this is for you Judite women or you women in general that was listening to Kevin Samuels, as he passed away about a day ago. From what I'm hearing, it's cocaine. I think it was laced with fentanyl. I think the guy in what's that show? The Wire, with the scar on his face. He also died from the same way. I think he was sniffing cocaine and fentanyl was in the mix. They say it was a hit, but it doesn't matter. The Lord had a hit out, on those particular jakes or individuals. But Kevin Samuels, a lot of them through the manosphere, they've been listening or ear hustling the prophets. Like the apostles and elders, the brothers teaching this truth on down about reclaiming your manhood and things of that nature, this being the queendom. A lot of those terms came from us through the Spirit, because the Lord has had it with these women, all right? Well, actually, it's written in the prophecies, all right, about these women that in the last days, the Lord, he's getting ready to judge these women, all right? Those who have not turned from their wicked ways, their feminist, whorish, demonic ways. All right, a lot of them are getting ready to be judged. Okay, Ezekiel 9:4, through this famine, being ravaged by these, these alphabet Gurga troops. That's not going to stop him dying. It's not going to stop anything. Okay, so all I did was put lit a fire. Though it's already our candles are already lit, under the men of the Lord, to bring out more videos on you women, because your judgment is coming. And a brother in Texas, he did a video how there was a comment saying that's what you get for messing with the daughters of Zion toward this guy Kevin Samuels. Not saying he's a man of the Lord or anything. He was involved with that, I think, that boule stuff too. But he tried to do something right before he went out, because the dude is still an Israelite, still a Jake. Okay, he's in his right mind now. He'll come back in the kingdom. But for you women, you next. It ain't gonna be as light. It ain't gonna be as nice. It's gonna be brutal. Okay, going to Micah 7:10. How our women are gonna be stomped out like the Mire in the streets for coming against the Lord. All right, coming against the men of her nation, and of course the men of the Lord. So it's not looking good for y'all. All right, all right. I don't want to make this too long. I'm just going to get to the point. Lamentations, because this book is written of what? Lamentations, mournings, and woes. So I'm gonna just get right to it. I start at Lamentations 5 and 8. It says, servants have ruled over us, these Edomites and these heathens. Okay, and it says, there is none that doth deliver us out of their hand, especially during Jacob's trouble. They're going to be saying this. Okay, it says, we get our bread with the peril of our lives because of the sword of the wilderness. It's considered a wilderness. Our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine, which is near to come. All right, I think about 32 food processing centers just burned down. All right, mysteriously. And there's also reports that Elder Malcolm brought out that I think over there in South America, the canal down there, it says normally hundreds of container ships that come through. All right, every hour, every day. He said it's only been two, and they said they're about 15 days apart or something like that. They're ushering in this manufactured famine that the Lord is bringing using his left hand, which are these devils, okay, to judge our people and the world. Okay, so it says our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. They ravished the women in Zion. All right, did you hear that? They ravished the women in Zion. And it says, and the maids in the cities of Judah. It happened before, but it's going to be a time like no other. Daniel's 12, when Jacob's trouble, which we're really at the beginning stages of it. All right, but when this famine hit, we're going to be dead. We're going to directly in Jacob's trouble. When they come down with great wrath, this devil coming down with great wrath, because he know that you have but a short time. You women are going to be present, and a lot of men. All right, you on the hit list of a lot of men in your nation, man. So the Lord's coming for y'all. All right, through the men of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, all the tribes, but mainly the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. They're supposed to be the heads. So the so-called black woman, if you understand. It says, and the princes are hanged up by their hand. The faces of elders were not honored. Going into these concentration camps, them being killed out here in these streets during Jacob's trouble. Okay, there you go. And it says, they took the young men to grind, and the children fell under the wood. The elders have ceased from the gate, the young men from their music, which they've already done with this damn mumble drill music, whatever the hell that shit is. Well, anyway, it says, the joy of our heart is ceased, our dance is turned in the morning. Hot Girl Summer. And there's another one called Thought Girl Summers? Some new video that came, a Ratchet Girl Summer. All right. So it says, the crown is fallen from our head. Woe unto us that we have sinned. It says, for this our heart is faint, for these things our eyes are dim, because of the mountain of Zion, which is desolate, the foxes walk upon it, which are those troops. It says, thou, O Lord, remainest forever, thy throne from generation to generation. Wherefore dost thou forget us forever and forsake us so long time? That's the men as well. These alphabet bugged out jakes out here that the Lord is not supping with. I have given over to this world, to the Baphomet or whatever case may be under Esau and these wicked niggas out here. All right, this is going to be them as well. But the majority of the nation are women. Okay. And it says, thou, O Lord, remainest forever, thy throne from generation to generation. Wherefore dost thou forget us forever and forsake us so long time? Because that's what they're going to be saying. And when this famine hits, all right, and they're forced to take that MOTB, because they know what the MOTB is. But the Lord's not dealing with them, and he's going to give them up to the image of the beast. Salakia. And it says, turn thou us into unto thee, O Lord. They're going to be begging for mercy. When Jacob's trouble, fully commences, it's over. The talking is over. The prophets is going to be off the street. These videos will be taken down through the family of the word, and there's a wrap. All right, and only the elect women are going to make it. And it says because there is an elect amongst the women. All right, if they decide, try to turn back into Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi and try to be in order. All right, under their man and doing what they're supposed to do according to the scriptures and pleasing their men if they have a man. And if not, the Lord will set them up with one of the men of the Lord. Okay, to deliver them. It says, turn thou us unto thee, O Lord, and we shall be turned. Renew our days as of old. But thou hast utterly rejected us. Okay, thou art very wroth against us. All right, you saw that in the time during slavery. All right, but you're going to see that times so bad that it's going to seem like the Lord is going to kill all of Israel. All right, that's how wroth and angry the Lord is with the wicked of his people. All right, which are reincarnated back in the flesh to receive their judgment here on the earth, which is in the book of Peter. All right, how the Lord destroyed the earth, with water. He's going to destroy it with fire. The chains of darkness. Which are these bodies, and they come back on the earth to receive their judgment or punishment. Okay, I'm not going to get it, but that's what it's going into. So this is a warning unto you women, especially you Judite women. All right, if you come across this video, I don't care how you feel, you better try to repent, man. Because remember, the Lord's counsel is with men. He could get a Southern Kingdom Judite woman overseas. Okay, amongst the speckled bird women that are Israelites. That's over there in Europe and Russia and India. It's really you Babylonian women here. So this is a warning unto you, repent. So I hope this video was edifying. To the next time, Shalom, Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi, Barakathon.